Hi, my name is George and welcome to Great Gadgets and Gizmos. Today we're going to talk to you about the Apple iPhone. The version we're going to be talking about is the 16 gigabyte, second generation 3G phone. I'll save you all the suspense and let you know this is my phone and I absolutely love it. I was a prior BlackBerry Pearl user, which I did like that phone very much, but now I've gone to the Apple iPhone because I am a bit of an Apple fanboy, so I had to get it. This version is actually the 16 gigabyte, like I mentioned. It is the all black version, which I prefer. As you can see, the back is all black, and it is just an absolute beautiful design. What you can see with this phone here is it's actually very thin. It's actually quite light. I was concerned that it wouldn't fit in my pocket well, but it really does, so you'll like it. I'll show you a few buttons on the phone that it comes with. It's actually pretty simplistic in its design. One of the main buttons you'll see here is our home button. And that button will actually take you right back to the home screen no matter where you are in a program, and it's a real lifesaver, especially if you kind of get into a little bit of trouble and not sure where you're at. The other buttons that we have actually on the side of the phone would be the volume up and down. You don't have to go into any programs to actually adjust your volume, which is really nice. In addition to that, there is a switch right here that'll take you from audio to silent, so that way you can actually turn the sound off without having to go into a program as well to do so. It's great for meetings. If you're going to dash in, dash out somewhere real quick and you want to shut it off, you can just shut off the audio right away. On the top of the phone, we actually have one more button. That'll be this button here. And I'm going to be honest with you, it took me about 10 minutes to figure out how to shut the phone off. I was in the mall, bought the phone, was playing all around with it. Of course, my wife was telling me to stop, but I still wanted to. I did want to shut the phone off for a minute for some reason, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I figured out that this button, you just hold it down and it just shuts off. So with Apple, pretty much the simplest thing is probably the right thing. It also acts dual purpose, and it'll actually, if you push the button down, it'll actually lock your keys for you. This is important actually, because when you put your phone in your pocket, it'll do all kinds of crazy things. Actually, even while I'm handling it right now, you'll probably see a few times where it'll do a few things because I have to bump the screen. So that is something to keep in mind. Keep in mind though that when the phone is on close to your face or on the phone mode, you don't have to worry about that actually, because it has a proximity sensor. So you're not going to push buttons accidentally or anything like that. To get back to the phone, actually, all you do is push the home button, slide it across, and there you go, you're back to working again. Now, I'm going to talk to you about a few things that I have on my phone just to get a good idea. It does come with a headset, which does have a mic in it, and that works with both your iPod, and it also works with your phone as well. So that way you can actually use it both ways. You don't have to take them in and out and switch out, so that's real nice. Let's talk a little bit about some of the features that it has. When you're looking at the phone, it actually has full internet, which I'm going to talk about that real quick first. A lot of folks were concerned, now it's come to 3G, and they were concerned if it would still be fast enough to actually work on the internet. What I can tell you is, yes, it absolutely is fast enough. And the great part is if you're at home and you have a Wi-Fi signal, you can actually shut off your cellular connection for 3G, and you can actually go to using your Wi-Fi. So that works really well. Starbucks, or if you're in Panera Bread and you want to use their Wi-Fi, feel free, and it's super quick, so no problems there. What you'll see, what you're going to see me do here on the phone is I am going to zoom in or zoom out. You just use your fingers to zoom out, or you can use your fingers to zoom in, which is really nice. And then you can just move around the phone. You know, get in focus here, and you can just move it around, and you can go to anywhere you like, actually. Now, what you saw me just do is I actually switched the phone to its side, and this is the accelerometer. What this is actually gives you a landscape version of the same thing that you were looking at. So that's really nice. Gives you a lot more room and you're able to see what's going on. So that's cool. You can also do this in other programs. You can do this in your iPhoto as well. So if you're looking at all your photos, you can actually switch to a landscape view as well. I'm going to show you some different features on the phone now, and you can take a look at it. And what you'll see, it's very easily designed programs, especially the app programs, that'll show you how to get around. It's pretty simple. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right to the SMS program. I'm an avid text messenger, so what you'll see is I've got one already started. In the main field, you actually just have a list normally of all your text messages. With that, you can select the message that you're in, and you can actually have a conversation just like iChat. If you're used to iChat, you can actually, it looks just the same here quite easily. And there's Lou, our producer, actually going in there and sending me an iPhone message, obviously, into a text. Now, if I want to respond to Lou, I will send him, I will easily tap. Now, I'm also showing you here what I'm tapping. Of course, you know, this is a virtual keyboard. This is another concern for a lot of people. How do I type on a virtual keyboard? I like tactile, I like to be able to feel it. I'll tell you this, it took me about 10, maybe 15 minutes, and once I got used to it, it's not hard at all. One other thing I'm going to show you is how to move programs around on the screen, which is pretty interesting. If you want to move, say, this program to my second screen that I have, just hold it down, scoot it over, and it'll go right to the next one. Notice how they all jiggle around? It's pretty cool. I actually figured this out by accident because I moved 2 programs over by accident one day. Once you got it where you want, you just hit your home button. When in doubt, hit the home button. It'll take you right back where you need to be every time. So, well, that's our review on the iPhone 3G 16GB phone. I hope you enjoyed the information that we provided you. Keep checking back. We actually have more podcasts coming up with more reviews of more products here at Great Gadgets and Gizmos. Look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.